Hi everybody, it's me, Jenna Ryan with Self Love You. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk to you, what do you do if you feel like nobody loves you? What do you do if you feel like nobody loves you? And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, because there are people out there, and I've been there, that feel like nobody loves you. You feel so alienated. You feel so separated. You feel so by yourself. You feel so alone and lonely that you feel like you don't know what you're going to do. And so what do we do? What do we do when this happens? What should you do? What can you do? And how can you get over that? Let's get over that, please. For one thing, if you are feeling like nobody loves you and you don't feel like you love yourself either, and nobody really loves you, the reason is because you're not being shown love by those around you. Chances are you may have grown up in an environment where people didn't know how to show love. Maybe your parents, maybe your mom or your dad, maybe they had trouble in their marriage, maybe they had trouble in their lives, maybe they weren't raised to feel love themselves. So they really didn't have much to give to you, and they couldn't show love to you. And so now, today, you didn't learn how to love yourself, and if you don't love yourself, nobody else can love you either, and so you're not receiving love. So what do you do? What do you do if you feel like nobody loves you? How do you handle that? Well, that's a great question. First of all, I will tell you, if you feel that way, those negative, sad feelings of nobody loves me kind of feelings are simply an indication that you're hurting. That is pain. And as I was listening to Dr. Margaret earlier, she's so good. I was listening to her today, and she was talking about how our emotions, our pain is actually a message. It's a message. So if you don't feel lovable and you feel like, nobody loves you, and you hear that in your head over and over again, or I wish somebody loved me, or nobody loves me, nobody likes me, I can't. If you feel that, then that is a message, okay? And the cool thing is that if we take a step back and start to listen to this pain that we're going through and these words that we're hearing, then we can begin to rise above them. And we can bond with God. We can bond with the spirit or source or your higher power or whatever your source of strength spiritually. If you don't have one, you need something that you can grab onto, because you have a lot of access. You have access to the entire universe, and all the unconditional love is all around you. But you can't let it in if you don't know what it looks like. And that's basically what happens. If you feel like nobody loves you, it means you're disconnected from source, which is God, which is infinite, unconditional love. And it's constantly flowing and coming to you. But because you don't recognize it and you don't know how to receive it yet, you don't even know it's there. So right now, I'm talking right where you're sitting, lying down. Unconditional love is flowing freely toward you. And if you feel like nobody loves you, then that means you have blinders on and you just cannot see the truth. And the truth is that you are loved. Inside of you, at the core of who you are, this is what I found out. So I used to feel like nobody loved me. I grew up in an abusive home. I had a lot of troubles growing up, and suffered a lot and was in a lot of pain when I was, when I became an adult. I was in a ton of pain, just hard, really hard. And then I just felt like nobody loved me. Nobody loved me. And so I had a lot of pain about that. It causes you to have shame, painful. I don't know how to describe it. It felt like I drank Drano. I mean, it was just awful. It felt like I just wanted to just lay down and curl up in a ball. It hurt so bad. My heart hurt. My stomach, it hurt my body. It hurt my physical body. And I felt like I wasn't loved. And so what I had to do is I had to start healing. And I went and I got a counselor. And I started reading books. And I started figuring out, what is this pain? What is it trying to tell me? And I discovered through the process that this pain is simply lies. It's caused from lies that you believed through growing up, maybe by people who couldn't care for you properly, lies that you swallowed and they're called core beliefs. And you took these lies in as the truth. And the fact of the matter is they were lies. And the reason you're hurting and the reason you don't feel like anybody loves you is because your true self is opposite. So anytime something happens in your life where you're believing a lie from your core wound, from this lie that you bought, then you're going to feel badly. You're going to feel negative. So if you have negative emotion in your life, it simply means that you're believing a lie. Because the truth is that you're loved. The truth is that you're free. The truth is that you're complete. The truth is that love is flowing in and out of you. You are love. This whole entire universe, what's holding it together, the scientists are even finding this out. This is not just some new age bullcrap. This is like for real. Scientists are literally starting to say, we don't know what's holding the universe together, but it looks like it's an infinite intelligence, and we're thinking maybe that the major part of it is love. You are love. So the problem is you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are, you don't know what you're made of, and you don't know how to access what you are. You don't know how to access what's in your own heart, and you don't know how to access spirit, which is your higher self, which is God, which is infinite intelligence. Okay? So I wish someone had told me this, because I had no idea. I had to Google it. I Googled and Googled and Googled and Googled, and finally I figured it out. And it was so cool because what I found out is that once you notice that the pain is simply lies, okay, and it takes a while. You have to really work on it. You have to go to therapy. You have to read books. You have to journal. You have to work on yourself. Okay, that feeling of being unlovable is going to drive you if you are wise and if you want to get healing and you want to feel good and you want to feel the love, then it's going to drive you to healing. And our pain, Rumi, the great mystics, Rumi, he said, the wound is where the light enters. This pain that you're feeling of being unlovable is actually a wound that is causing you to hurt. And that hurt is saying, hey, come check me out. Figure out what this is. Go to therapy. Read a book. Journal. Figure out what this pain is. And then once you do, okay, so this is how I'll give you the analogy. It's like you're going to the center of the earth. Okay, I always envision this like a journey to the center of the earth. There's an old movie, I think it's from the 50s. It's like an old movie, and it's called Journey to the Center of the Earth. And what they're doing is, what I'm talking about is you've got to go to the center core of who you are, and you've got to pull out that truth, which is you are love. How can you be unloved when you are love? So what happens is all around the love, what's hiding your truth, what's hiding the truth of who you are is lies. So all these lies are all around it. So if you can think of the core being the truth of who you are in the center, and then all these lies all around it. So you have to get yourself in a little spaceship that goes to the core of the earth, and you have to get in it, put on your hat, close the thing, and you need to go. Okay, what that was is me going through pain. Ouch, it hurts, it sucks. I would rather have a big cigarette or a big glass of whiskey or anything than deal with this pain. You're going to the center of the earth. Ew, that looks crazy. Okay, you're going, oh my God, this hurts so bad. I feel like I'm going to die. And not only that, but you're going, oh my God, what I'm going to find in the center of this earth, in the center of this pain, is going to be absolutely disgusting. And then I'm going to have to fix it. I'm going to have to fix whatever's at the bottom of my core of my pain. I'm going to have to fix it. Okay? And then you go and you begin to go through all the layers of yourself, kind of like an onion. They talk about it in therapy, like peeling an onion. And you go through to the core of who you are. And then suddenly you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Wait a minute. This is fabulous. Oh my gosh. I want to tell the world. Hey, everybody, underneath it all. It's fabulous. It feels great. You are love underneath. You are joy. You are peace. You are bliss. You're fabulous underneath all the lies. And these lies are covering the truth. And these lies are telling you that at the center of yourself is a big worthless person that's unlovable, but it's such ironic that whenever you follow those stinking lies and you go to the center of your heart and you go to the core of your truth, you find out that guess what? You are love. You're not unlovable. You're simply somebody who has been given a wound. A wound has gotten into you, and a lie has gotten into you. But by the lie, by the very lie, you're going to be able to grow if you so choose. It's up to you. You can allow your pain to make you stronger and help you to grow as a human being. Because the things that I know, there people don't just who didn't have the pain that I went through and didn't feel like I felt. They don't know the things I know. They have no clue. I know a lot of people that just drink their troubles away. They don't know who they are. It's like we take a drink. Why? Because we're hurting. Well, if you follow the pain to the center of your heart, then at the core, you're going to find the most beautiful oasis of peace, joy, happiness, truth, love, connection to your higher power, connection to the divine creator of the universe. And that is the most wonderful. I can't even tell you. It's enough to make me want to do several videos. I mean, because I just want people to know that you are lovable and you're the only one who can find this out. You've got to go down beneath the pain. You've got to follow the pain. You need to get a counselor. You need to start figuring out who you are. You need to journal. And you need to get your questions answered and take the journey inside. Do some personal inquiry. Inquire. Do some meditation. Do some reading. Do some spiritual work. Not a bunch of rigorous rules and judgmental stuff. I'm talking spiritual love. I'm talking unconditional love. And love yourself unconditionally too. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this video so I can do another one on something else. But I really love you guys, and I hope this makes some sense to you. And I hope that you will follow your pain to the center core of your being and realize that you're not unlovable, that you're fully lovable. In fact, you are love, my friend. I'm love, you're love. We're all love. And it's all around us in completely abundant supply. I'm Jenna Ryan with Self Love You. Talk to you soon.